Okay, hello, good evening everyone. Welcome to our TikTok and YouTube live. My name is Circe. I am a Filipina, but currently I'm living in the UAE. I am a Christian, I'm a follower of Jesus, but everyone is welcome here on our TikTok and YouTube live. Okay, we are going to discuss 30 different character traits for 30 days. So this is basically the 30-day character development journey. We are now on our day 16. We will talk about resilience, built to bounce back, to rise again, to um, to transform your pain into blessing, your pain to purpose, your sorrow to glorious blessing. So that will be our topic for today. What is the name of YouTube channel? It's the same name, Circe G Sola. You can search with the same name, Circe G Sola. Same name on my on TikTok. Okay, you can also watch me on on YouTube. Sultan, thank you so much. You look so cute. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Uday. Guys, if you find it um, valuable, please feel free to share this also to your friends. Maybe they need also character development. Okay. At the end of the day, I will be inviting you to participate in a group where we can continue the discussion. Thank you so much, Miss Foro, for double tapping the live. Thank you. Okay, what is resilience? What is resilience? So let's talk about resilience today. One of the most important character traits. We have discussed already 16 until today. Okay, we will have we have discussed already 15 different character traits, good character traits. So basically, guys, these character traits will remind you how good you are, because your God is a good God. Your Creator is a good Creator. Okay, God is good all the time. Okay, Surabash Shorts, hi, thanks for watching on YouTube. Hello. Our topic for today is about resilience. Guys, feel free to comment your insights, your reflection, or maybe your own story related to our topic. GPV. Okay. Miss Krishana. Okay, Shorabs Shorts 1. Hello, thank you for watching. Okay, KE. Miss Foro, where are you from? Faithful Journey. Okay. So I will comment. I'm not sure if we can comment the link. Vijay, Dubai boy. Hello, thanks for watching. Do you like Indian food? Selected Indian foods only. From Algeria. I'm not eating all, especially the spicy ones. Faithful Journey, thanks for following. Hello. Okay, to our Indian friends, to our Muslim brothers and sisters, to those who are watching from Algeria, Egypt, hello, good evening. Okay, so our topic for today is about resilience. Okay, what is resilience? So our headline, resilience built to bounce back, to rise again. Turning your pain to purpose, or converting or um, diverting your sorrow to glorious blessings, right? BMFG2, thank you so much. Yes, you are a girl. Okay, where are you from? Thanks for watching. So resilience is the ability to rise again. Okay, ability to rise again after setbacks, disappointments, failures, or hardships. Saudi Arabia. Okay, BMFG2 from Saudi Arabia. Hello, thanks for watching and for following. Okay. Have you experienced any moment in your life where you um, experienced disappointments, failures, setbacks, or maybe you lost someone? Or how about depression? How about I'm not sure if it's allowed in TikTok. As much as possible, I want to avoid violation. This is my first live for the week. Have you experienced having severe anxiety? Okay, so what did you do? How did you manage? I was in that period. Oh, then what did you do, Miss Foro? Okay, how did you survive from that stage of your life? I feel like a failure. Yeah, we all go through that stage. I'm actually a French and I came to Saudi Arabia a while ago. Oh, okay. I don't speak much English, but you can comment English, but that is okay. You can also comment in French. There is TikTok has a translator. We can translate your Arabic, French, or whatever text. Okay. It is good to know, Miss Foro, that you mentioned I was in that period. I felt like a failure. So meaning to say you have overcome already, like you overcame already that period. Okay, good to know Miss Forrest can also speak French. That's nice. I left TikTok a while ago. So you can both speak Arabic and English. Arabic and French, I mean. Hello, Vijay. Bye. Hello, good evening. Sahil Pawar. Hello. Sesbian. What does Sesbian mean? It's good. Okay. So guys, let's continue with our topic discussion. Welcome everyone for joining the live. Hello. Okay. So resilience is the ability to rise again after setbacks, disappointments, failures, or hardship. It doesn't mean you never struggle. Okay, you never struggle. It means you refuse to stay down. You know what? I can hear like the word resilience most of the time referring to Filipinos. But as I've mentioned earlier, anyone, not only Filipinos, can practice or may have the ability to become resilient. Okay? Dear, nag-French na sila lahat. Okay. Anything, my dear. Okay. I also know how to speak Filipino. Okay, you can speak Filipino. I think that would be better. Sorry, but I'm going to leave Delhi. Okay. And where are you going? I'm learning. Oh, so you are you are learning multiple language. Okay, but Miss Foro, I'd like to ask you about that stage of your life where you have experienced or you felt like you are a failure. Jantar Mantar from Delhi. Hello, Jantar Mantar. Thanks for watching. Because we basically this is one of the good topic um, among the 30 different character traits. Okay, because life is not perfect. You're right, life is not perfect. We all the time experience ups and downs, success and failures, happy moments, sad moments, good and bad. You are doing good. Yes, that's true. I know all languages and that's something special about me. Okay, it's a talent, it's a gift. Hi Carmen, welcome back. Okay, I have a dream, but I don't know how to achieve it. And that's why I feel like a failure and that's it's cut. Your hair is stunning. Okay. Faithful journey, thank you. We all have a dream. We all have a dream. And at some point, including myself, sometimes it's really difficult to achieve it. But we just need, just like what we have discussed. I just posted a live highlights where we discuss about patience. There is grace in the waiting. We all have a dream. There is so much, like we have so much plans in our heart, but it is the plans of the Lord that will prevail. So we need to trust Him more. How old are you, Miss Foro? How old are you? Will you? No, I'm not looking for partner. This life is not for matchmaking. This life is not partner hunting. Today our topic is about resilience. When I talk to my English friend, I find myself speaking another language, and that's bad. Mhm. Thank you, Carmen, for your appreciation. Okay. Guys, please be careful on leaving your private information, especially your mobile numbers or your address or your email address. I'm not asking them to post on the comment section because I understand that they are private information. So please avoid commenting your number, your any private information such as your address and your email address, especially your mobile number. I'm not asking them to post, or I'm not asking you guys to share it on the comment section because it could, you know, I don't want to put you in a situation that more people or random people will contact you. Okay. I will try if I can delete it. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't. 23. Okay, so you are 23. So most probably, Miss Foro, you just graduated from college, maybe. Have you graduated already from college, or are you still a student? Mosa from Germany, hello, thanks for watching. Um, okay. Peace be upon you. Peace be upon all of us here. That is my ultimate wish also for everyone. May the peace and the joy of the Lord be with us all. Okay. So, resilience. Yes, I am a Christian girl. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging. Thank you for appreciating. Mosa, Germany. Okay, so resilience is not just about surviving the storm. Okay, it's not just about surviving the storm. It is becoming stronger because of it. So there is a connection between. There's also a connection between the patience, humility, and all other good character traits when we are discussing about resilience. Because you cannot be resilient without practicing. You cannot be resilient without practicing the other good character traits. You cannot be resilient without being gentle. You cannot be resilient without being kind. You cannot be resilient without being humble. You cannot be resilient without being uh, without having without practicing self-control. You cannot be resilient without patience. So all the other good character traits that we have discussed in the past days, they are all connected and related to each other, especially by practicing resilience. Okay, so the same with patience, where we discuss there is grace in the waiting. Resilience also is not only about surviving your hardest storm in life. It's not only about bouncing back. It's not only about rising again, but it is more of becoming stronger. Okay, becoming stronger because of it, because of the storm, because of the wind, because of the life challenges, tests, setbacks, heartbreaks, failures. So that is basically what resilience mean. So, okay, reading comments. Luzon Christian girl. Yes, I am a Christian from Luzon. A Christian lady from Luzon. Yes, I am. Thanks for following. Long story. Thanks, Miss Foro. I will graduate next year. Okay, all the best. We are praying for your studies. Okay, hopefully you can make it by next year. So stay, practice resilience, Miss Foro. Okay, see, you just have to focus on the present, because sometimes, the stress that we are feeling are mostly caused by the anxiety that we are feeling, because we are always looking for the future, which is not yet there. So if you are a student, just focus on your studies and complete your degree. Okay, that's why it's set as, it's setting aside the purpose, the vision, the purpose, the dream. They are all related to each other, but they are different. You can set a vision, you can set a dream, a goal, okay, but you don't need to stress yourself to, you know that you missed, or you tend to miss what is important in the present. Hello, good evening. I cannot read your Arabic name, but thanks for watching. Hello. Okay, so again, resilience is not just about surviving, rising again, bouncing back, but it is you becoming stronger, mightier, wiser, because of that storm, because of that setback, because of that failure, because of that heartbreak. The other day someone asked me what to do, because someone just simply ghosted me. Okay, so my advice for that, and she's only 17 years old. So my advice for that, just let it be. Okay, let it be. It's a redirection as well. Okay, so what is resilience? It is the capacity to recover, to adopt, and keep moving forward despite of the difficulties. So maybe a lot of us are experiencing, not only a lot of us, all of us are experiencing difficulties, tests, hardship, trials, challenges, without exemption. If no one will be here, one of my consistent Croft, welcome. Hi Croft, I'm talking to no one. If no one is here, he will oppose me again. He would say that I don't have problem. I'm just enjoying life. I'm just relaxing. But that's not basically the reality. Everyone, without exception, is experiencing rains. Okay, it is also written in the Bible. When the sun comes out, it's shining to all. When the rain, it will rain to all, without exception. Okay, how many hours of sleep do you get? Sometimes 3, 4. Sometimes I just have 15 minutes, not, and then I'm okay. Okay, the topic for today is about resilience. That is our day 16 of our 30-day character development journey. Why it is important to practice resilience, and what is basically resilience is, and why it's necessary for character development. So when do you usually sleep? Mm, Most of the time I'm a nocturnal. I'm awake and active in the evening. So I am just taking naps or sleep for 2 to 3 hours during the day. Except if I'm not feeling well, I will sleep the whole day. Okay, so that's resilience. Croft, are you still here? It's nice to see you now. Maybe this is the right time for me to go live so you can attend. Okay, so are we learning? Thank you for following. How about you? What is your name? What is your Arabic name? The one with a profile picture of a baby doing like this. Because I cannot read Arabic. Sorry for our brothers and sisters from the Arab countries. Sorry, I cannot. Takwa. Okay, Takwa. Hello, Takwa. Where are you from, Takwa? Nice profile picture though. Okay, Takwa. Where are you from? Gio, thanks for joining. Okay, so resilience is the capacity to recover, adapt, and keep moving forward despite of the challenges. Getting back up after failure. Okay, from Algeria, or we are getting from Mauritania. Okay, why from Mauritania? We are getting lots of viewers from outside the UAE, and I'm happy. Welcome, guys. My name is Circe. Thank you for joining. Okay. Is there any kabayan here? Is there any Filipino watching right now? I would really appreciate if you guys would just say hi or mabuhay. Okay. I'm from the Philippines. I'm from the Philippines. Wide de Withay. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Oh, I'm from the Philippines. Okay. So getting back up after failure. You know, this one is like after failure, after sorrowful moments, after but how about during, like right now you are experiencing, you are experiencing anxiety, depression, you are feeling lost, you are considering yourself the least, you are considering yourself the last, among your batchmates, among your colleagues, among your friends. So how about that feeling at the moment, like when you are presently experiencing the same? So you can also practice resilience in that. And it's the ability to stay positive, without um, we will also discuss on a different day about comparison. And it's not right to compare ourselves every time, because we all have different stages, we all have different timings, and that's what I truly believe. Great, great Mad. Thanks for joining. Guys, feel free to comment if you are also having the same experience, if you have question, if you want to share your story, how you were able to manage to survive, after so many failures, setbacks, maybe heartbreaks. Last time, last month, I remember when we talk about resilience, most of the comments or the stories they shared on the comment section were related to heartbreaks, how they were able to move on. So, most likely, resilience equals moving on, bouncing back. So, that was the topic that was shared last month when we discussed resilience. Hello, I'm listening to you for improving my English level in English. Okay, yes, you can join, but to just a disclaimer. Just a disclaimer, and please note I am not an English teacher. Okay, I'm not professional in English. Sometimes I commit mistake also. Okay, when I speaking in English, but yes, you can stay and we can have conversational English, so we can learn and improve English speaking skills. Do you teach or do you study? Um, I'm not a teacher, but I usually do this live streaming related to character development. Okay. Sometimes I am sharing also daily scripture reading and reflection. So basically, two topics I'm doing every single day or every time I'm doing live. One is the character development journey, and the daily scripture reading and reflection. Sometimes also I am doing random lives when I am, doing random Q&A. Honey, welcome back. Nice to see you again. All good, Mr. Honey. All good. And Mr. Swan also is here. Okay, so what are the examples of resilience? Getting back up, rising again, bouncing back, refusing to let setbacks define your future. You know, there's a saying in Filipino, you know, as long as you are breathing, habang humihinga may pag-asa. So as long as you are breathing, as long as you are alive, there is hope. If there's a will, there's a way. You know, you don't let your setbacks, your failures, your heartbreaks define you. So you always choose to stay positive, move forward, move on, okay? Even when the circumstance or whatever circumstances is super duper bad. Yes, Mr. Honey. How can you relate on the topic? What are you working, miss? Okay, sorry guys, I'm declining every co-host invite or any guest invitation. Maybe we can have guest or co-hosting later after the live if we still have time. But for now, allow me first to discuss the topic. Okay, so we can focus on the topic first. As long as you're breathing, there is chance to yes. So there is this saying in Filipino, you know, habang may buhay, may pag-asa. Habang humihinga, may pag-asa. So, you know, that is cliche already, but, you know, it's working. Okay, sorry, miss. Why are you saying sorry? What are you working? Basically, I'm into marketing. Social media marketing, digital marketing, and content creation. I'm trying my level best also to make valuable content as much as possible. Okay. I'm not yet. No. I'm not considering yet myself a teacher or any life coach or whatsoever. I'm just simply sharing my story to you guys, my faith journey, and that's it. Where it will lead to me, I am not sure yet, but I do not consider myself yet a teacher or a life coach. Don't be a tree, stay forward. Oh, Aya Kali, that's good. That is good. Don't be like a tree. For those who are watching on YouTube, you can also comment, you can also share any related story or reflection or any question that you can ask. Okay, as long as it is decent, even if it is not related to our topic, as long as it is decent, we can always connect and relate it to our topic, because this is basically character. We are talking about character. Sometimes randomly someone is commenting about love life, about family, about education, about, but we can always connect it to our topic because, you know, it's character based. Yeah, I like the quality. Oh, you're on YouTube also. Thanks, Mr. Honey. You know, it's the lighting. Okay, great. I am a student. Okay, for those who are here, student, thank you for joining the live. Thank you. We will be praying for you that you may be able to have spiritual wisdom, knowledge, and understanding throughout the journey of your studies. Okay. Thank you, Iron Lady. I'm not Iron Lady. Mashallah. Assalamualaikum, everyone. The way is very super satellite and understandable. Thank you. Thank you for your appreciation, guys. So take note of this one. This is one of my favorite quote also. Uh, you know, it's best, don't be like a tree. Keep moving forward. That is also one good, you know, quotable. It's a quotable. So you can please note it down. I forgot, if you guys are, you know, doing nothing, you're just simply watching the live, you just please grab your notes. You can note some of our important topic. You know, don't be like a tree. Don't be like a tree. Keep moving forward. But you can be like a tree, you can grow. You know, we can use tree in a different representation about, you know, life. I love trees. As a matter of fact, I'm completing a painting about a tree, and because it's representing also growth, and, you know, I'll share it on the next live, maybe some some other days. It's not related to resilience, but yes. Okay, and another quote, I've noted down from the last time that I that we discussed about resilience. A setback is not the end of your story. Whatever it is, setback, failures, it's not the end of your story. It's often the setup for your next chapter. We can hear like a setbacks in your story. A setback is not the end of your story. It's only part of the story, like a stage or a chapter in your story. But for me, what I believe, again, it's connected to as long as you are breathing, as long as you are alive, there is hope. It's connected. So what I learned is a setback is not the end of your story, but it is often a setup for your next chapter. Allow me to charge first my other phone. Okay, it's time to replace. Okay, so we remain positive in spite of our challenges. Okay, LLLMR, thanks for following, thanks for joining. Okay, a setback, again, note it down. A setback is not the end of the story. Often, it is the setup for your next chapter. It's just it's just preparing you for your next chapter. Okay, that's why resilience is not it's not only about bouncing back. It's not only about surviving. It's not only about rising again, moving on. It's you becoming stronger because of it. Okay, why resilience matters? Like the first question I've asked, why resilience matters? Why resilience is very important in our character development. You know, hey, hello, we need to grow up. We need to have character development. Why it's very important? Life is not always easy. We Filipinos, as again, we are most of the time being described as the most resilient people. Maybe not in the whole world, but we are indeed resilient. We can smile, we can dance, we can sing despite of our challenges. In the middle of the storm, literally in the middle of the storm, in the middle in the middle of crisis like earthquakes, volcanic eruption, or whatsoever natural or human calamities, Filipinos can able or can manage to smile, dance, even drink in the midst of adversities, in the midst of trials. That's why we can I have posted also one video that I am dancing, but nobody can know that we are going through some life challenges, hardships, trials, failures. Nobody can see. A lot of people maybe misinterpret us or judge us like, their life is just easy. They don't have problem. They don't have they are just simply enjoying their life. Those people with short, they are short-minded, close-minded, whatever mind they have. Sometimes they tend to misjudge us. But that's resilience. Dancing in the rain, literally dancing in the rain. Okay, everyone experiencing everyone is experiencing loss, rejection, disappointments, delays, failures, heartbreak. That's why I cannot judge someone. This is my thing. I cannot simply judge someone, like having setbacks, having delays in their life, because that is only one stage. That is only one chapter of their life. Who knows? One day, this person would be one of the famous, or maybe one of the successful, maybe one of the successful entrepreneur, or maybe one of the successful author, or maybe we cannot, we'll never know. Even ourselves will never know. Only God knows. So that's why we have discussed first patience, okay, before resilience, so that we will know the grace while in the waiting, okay, while in the process. During the waiting, there are so many things happening, okay, there are so many things happening during the waiting stage, okay. It's not a straight line going up. There will always be like up down. Sometimes it's like a rounding, sometimes you are drifting, you have no direction. Sometimes you want to do this, so you want to do that, you know. One failure, you want to try again. One failure, you want to try again a new thing. One failure, you have to, you know, it's like a, you know, entangled. Okay, but you'll never know what lies ahead. You just keep moving, and that's resilience. You just keep moving forward, doing your thing. Okay, without resilience, these challenges can make us quit. A lot of us will become a quitter of life. That's why there are so many also. I don't want to mention, but there are so many who, you know, not just a quitter, but, you know, I don't want to commit violation. But you know exactly what I mean. But I am here to remind you guys that whatever you're going through right now, your life doesn't end there. Be resilient, okay? Be resilient. Practice patience and all the other good character traits that I am telling you guys, so that, you know, it will make you stronger. Life is not a lottery. Marlboro. Okay, hi Croft. Okay, life is not a lottery. Is your name Marlboro or it's just a username? Exactly. Every weekend I saw them at Almamzar. They are just enjoying the time together. Yes, that is Filipinos. And you'll never know what is going on with their life, with their families, with their work, okay, with their personal life. You'll never know, but you have the capacity, the ability, the power to become resilient. You can control. You have the power to control. You know, I myself, I've managed how to control my emotion, my thoughts. Okay, I can easily divert my, you know, if someone is triggering me, I can easily divert it to positive. I don't want to dwell on the negative side. It's not, it's not resilient. You can be resilient to be a good one. Okay, God gave us sense. Yes, God gave us sense. God is giving us free will, but maybe able to choose the good one. Kaiser, I'm here po. Hello, Croft. Finally, you're here. You're not busy today. Malboro, hello. Hi, user 603254067203. Maybe you might consider changing your username. Jenny Lamaya, thanks for following po. Mga kababayan, salamat po. Thank you. Okay, so without resilience, we can be like a quitter. And some of us, without resilience, it's easy for us to give up and to give up on this life. Okay, so please practice being resilient. Okay, it is the ability to bounce back, to rise again, to turn your pain to purpose, to divert your sorrowful moments to glorious blessings. Okay, there is a reason behind everything. That's why I'm telling you, no, I don't want to debate about religion, about faith journey, about whatsoever, because there is a purpose, there is a good reason, there is a good purpose for everything. My name is Jama. My name is Circe. Thank you, Jama, for joining. Are you happy in your life? Yes, I am. And I don't desire to be happy. I desire to be joyful. There's a difference between the two. Happiness, you know, when we discuss about joy, or maybe next days, there's a difference between being happy and being joyful. For me, I always desire to be joyful, because joyful is constant, consistent, and, you know, it's from the heart. But happiness depends on the situation or the circumstances. You pass the exam, you are happy. Or but you fail the exam, are you happy? But you can remain, you can be joyful. So there's a difference. So if you're going to ask me, I'm happy. Yes, I am, because I am joyful. Okay, thanks, Mr. Adil. Thank you. Did you know Somalia? I know Somalia, but I haven't been there. God bless you. I have to prepare documents for the departure flight. Oh, have a safe flight, Adil. Have a safe flight. Okay. Mean, are you hoping? Yes. There's always hope, Marlboro. That's why I told you, no, when relating hope, happiness, and joy about to resilience, again, they are connected to each other. You can be joyful, you can be happy, even even you are experiencing some setbacks, failures, difficulties, challenges. You can be joyful. Who was your teacher? Who was my teacher? Literal, who was my teacher? Teaching me these life lessons, life's experiences. It is my experience, it's my story, it's the experience of others as well. I'm strong. I strongly believe that we are not only learning from our own experience, we are also learning from others' experience. Now the next question is, do you have partner? No, I don't have partner, and let's proceed with our discussion. Okay, so with resilience, everything that we are experiencing, good and bad, especially the bad one, they are becoming an opportunity for growth. Okay, for growth. Resilience is teaching us humility. It's teaching us how to be strong. Okay, it is teaching us how to practice perseverance, trust, faith, and all the other good character traits. That's why I told you earlier, you cannot be resilient without being humble, being gentle, being kind, being patient. Okay. Okay. Here in the don't. It's okay. You know, there are people who can be here to fully understand. Okay, but some people can relate. If they cannot relate, they will simply leave. If this live topic is not for you guys, you can just simply leave. Okay, but if you can resonate to our topic, if you can relate to our topic, then this live is for you. I do believe in that. It doesn't matter for me if I have only 5, 3, 4, less than 10 audience. It's fine for me as long as I am just simply sharing my story. Okay. Thank you so much. Are you a Muslim or a Christian? I am a Christian. Jana. You're Jana, right? Because you don't have a name. You just mentioned your name earlier, Jana. Yeah, Gemma. Gemma. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Marlboro. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so what builds resilience? You know, we are almost done. What builds resilience? Resilience grows through faith in God's promises. That is my thing, you know, when I'm experiencing failures, you know, I just trust, I just simply put my trust in God. In God. Speak Arabic so that we understand. Unfortunately, I cannot speak Arabic, but uh, for those who are speaking Arabic, Assalamu alaikum. Okay, I cannot speak fluently in Arabic, and I cannot even read, and I cannot understand. Only few basic Arabic terms. Okay? So resilience grows through faith in God's promises. Okay? Trusting that He is leading you, that He is at work. Okay? Even if you cannot see it. Resilience is also it is also growing from trusted people around you. You know, because they are not looking, or they are not defining you because of your failure. The people you trust the most, they are the people who will support you. They will be the people who will, you know, embrace you no matter what. So resilience is growing through support from trusted people. Okay, what else? It is also growing from prayer. Okay, from prayer. Okay. You're deepening. That's why the goal of this 30-day character development journey is for us to grow in, not only grow in character, but also to deepen our faith and strengthen our faith in God and be the person God created us to be. Okay, hello. I want to speak with you. Okay, maybe later. If we still have time, maybe I would accept a guest. But for now, let's just continue our um, topic. Are you a teacher? No, I am not a teacher. I am a. Are you a Christian? Yes, I am a Christian. Yes, I am a Christian. I am bold and proud and loud. I'm a Christian. Okay. So learn from your failures. Okay. Don't just dwell on it. Like, I'm such a failure. You know, self manifestation also is bad. When you keep telling yourself, I'm such a failure, right? Yuna. Hello, Yuna. Hi, Al. Good evening. Did you know love? Of course, I know love. God is love. There are different definition of love. Okay. Every challenge survived becomes evidence that God has carried you before and will carry you again. Note it down. Every challenge survived. Every challenge survived becomes evidence of that God has carried you before and will carry you again and again and again. Okay? Where are you from? I'm from the Philippines. So note it on. This is a very I have noted also. I have noted it last time. Every challenge survived becomes evidence that God has carried you before and he will carry you again, again and again. Okay? So resilience is not about perfection. Being resilient doesn't mean you never cry. Hey, Pink Piones. Pink Piones. Hello, Pink Piones. Single. Okay. So being resilient is not about you not crying, not sulking, not feeling discouraged, not struggling. Okay, that is not about resilience. You know, you can cry, you can, you know, feel the sadness. You can um, you can struggle, but you need to be resilient. You need to keep going. Are you following pastor? What is pastor? Faster. Okay. Okay. It means feeling the pain. Okay, resilience, it means feeling the pain, facing the reality. You know, let's avoid living in fantasies. The reality is we will struggle, we will cry, we will feel sadness, we will feel down at times. But you know, just have to feel the pain. You just have to face the reality. You just have to trust God anyway, and no matter what. How can I become proficient in English? Okay, my number one suggestion for that, for those who are asking repeatedly about this, in order for you to improve your English speaking skills, you just please keep reading good English books or any ebook. If you don't have the physical book, ebook, that is my number one suggestion. Okay, next one, you can devote time also listening to podcasts, good podcast, because there are different podcasts with different content. And least is the, you know, watching movie. You know, I don't much recommend, if you want to improve your English speaking skills, I don't recommend much watching English movies, because you know, sometimes your attention is already on the character and not on the conversation, or not on the, you know, subtitle. Okay, say something with you mind just reading book. Okay, what do you mean? You want an example, a book title, or what? Guys, if you are young, if you are still young, please devote um, at least 1 to 2 hours reading English good books, or because as you become older, your reading will become your sleeping pills. It's true to me. When I want to sleep, like for example, in the evening I need to sleep because I need to do something in the morning which is very important. Then I need to read because after 2 pages or maybe after 1 page I will feel sleepy already. Same. Yeah, same. This is the thing. That's why I need to, when I'm reading 30 minutes, then I have to do something else. Because if I will not, do other things, after 30 minutes of reading, I will be sleepy. So that's why I have to. Before, I need to focus at least 1 to 2 hours reading. Okay, that's true to me. That's my reality now as I get older. Okay. Can you speak slowly? No, I'm speaking slowly. Did you know Jackie Chan? Yes, I know Jackie Chan. Hi, Gerald. Thanks for joining, Gerald. Welcome back. Good evening. Good evening. Happy to see you now. We're about to end the live. But good thing you are here. Thank you. Gerald. Okay. Danish, thank you for following. Bosom B, thank you for following. English is very important because of English. It's an international language now, and you and me can understand. That is true. Even you read 100 books about swimming, you can learn how to swim. It's different. The context is different. If you want to learn swimming or how to swim, obviously you don't have to read books all the time. You need a an actual trainer, an actual coach who will teach you to uh, swim, because that is skills that is different from reading. That is totally different. But if someone is asking how to improve my English speaking skills, obviously my number one recommendation is for you to read books, because by reading books, when I was a kid, little kid, just for those who are new here, I know I've been sharing this many times. When I was a little kid, I have much interest in reading because I can see my mother all the time reading magazines, the Reader's Digest, the Bible, and then I will always sit beside my mother. Okay, and then my mother will give me a magazine. Then when I learned how to read, like syllables or phrases and sentences, my mother would normally allow me to read loud. So if you have the chance to read loud with a loud voice. Why? Because you can hear your own words, you can hear your own pronunciation. And if you are not sure about the word, it is new to you, first look for the meaning of it. You don't have to open a big web dictionary. You can simply go to Google and look for the meaning of it, and then listen to the proper pronunciation of the word. So that is why my number one recommendation is read book. Okay, because your imagination also will be improve. You will improve also your imagination. The tendency for that is you can also create your own story. When I was in elementary, there is this competition at school where you need to read the story, like short story, like 1 to 2 pages of the story, and then after that you will be given 10 to 15 minutes to retell the story based on what you understand and what you imagined from that story. So that is how you are learning. Again, disclaimer, I'm not a teacher. Grammatical rules, I forgot everything. Okay, so these are all based from stock knowledge. Croft is there, yes, True World. That was 1991, but it still works. Marlboro, it still works. You know that next time our topic is about discipline. Next time our topic is about discipline, okay? And on our day 17, it's about discipline. So, you know, it will, when you are asking about how to improve English speaking skills, it's part of the discipline topic. Okay, if you want to learn, you will devote 1 to 2 hours of your time reading. If you want to learn golf, because Ard is here, Ard is here. Hello to 90s kids. If you want to learn golf, obviously you will have to sacrifice your movie time, your sleeping time, your other pleasures, and go to the golf areas, right? And learn playing golf, right? And all other sports. If same thing, if you want to improve your English speaking skills, you have to sacrifice scrolling on social media, watching movies, then devote 1 to 2 hours of your time reading. So this is my suggestion, especially if you are young. You can have ebook, not necessarily the physical book. Sometimes I'm reading from ebook on the from the phone, because I don't have the physical book. Okay. See, artists playing golf. Yeah, I can see it on your story. Good night, everyone. Today I would like to talk about the English language. English is one of the most important thing. I'm continuing your. Thank you, user Gemma. Thank you so much. Sala Abuyus, thank you. Okay. RD, I'm 1989. You are 1990. So hello to 90s kids. Before, we don't have internet. We have big, huge web dictionary. Webmaster. I forget, but it's a very big dictionary. You have to look the meaning of the word and then write it down. And then my mother also would always ask me 5 to 10 new words a day, then look for the meaning of it and write sentences, sample sentences, use it in a sentence. So that is how I was able to learn. Okay. I keep improving myself always. Last 5 years, finished CPP, CPPM, MBA, PhD, and more. That's great. RD is a great friend here, and I can see that. He's also a music lover. Okay. He plays different musical instruments. Okay, so please follow RD. He's also doing live streaming every evening, if without golf session. So he will be doing live streaming, playing for you guys. He's a good musician as well, apart from a good engineer. Finished already CPP, CPPM, MBA, PhD, and more. Okay. Okay. So job loss to purpose. Okay. We are now going back to our topic. Real life example. Job loss to purpose. There is a purpose why you are losing. There is a purpose why you are failing. There is a purpose why you are not passing the exam. Okay. There is this one young lady who would normally DM me on TikTok asking me to pray for her, because every time she's failing the exam, the licensure exam for nursing. Okay, every time she's taking the exam, she's failing. That is the thing. You have to assess also yourself. Are you ready, or did you prepare enough? And if you think you have done your best, you have reviewed your lesson, then pray, discern, and offer it up to God. Because once you've done your part, God will do the rest. And there is a reason, purpose for everything. So losing something, failing at something, means a redirection for your greater purpose. Okay. So what is the purpose? We will come to know. That is also part of the goal why we are doing the character development journey, and why we are focusing much on our talents, on our skills and gifts, because that is the core of our purpose in life. It has been given to us for a reason. Let's say, for example, if you're a musician, your purpose, okay, is not only to play music, but to give glory by playing, singing, to give glory, honor, and thanksgiving back to God who created you. Okay, so that's it. Okay, your English is amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your appreciation. Love yourself once you're real. You're shield a lot. Okay, let me try to understand it. Guys, love yourself once you're real. You're self. Good woman. Okay, let's summarize it. Maybe this is the thing Marlboro wants to tell us. Guys, love yourself once you're real. Okay, good woman behind you. Okay, maybe let's simplify it. Maybe this is what I'm telling also. If you want to find the right man or the right woman for you, be the right man or woman first. I am single at 37. This is the irony. Cersei, are you not the right person because you cannot find the right person for you at this age? I do not know. Only God knows. But I'm trying to be, to practice good characters, to have the right mindset, and I'm trying. But what is the purpose? What is the plan of the Lord for me? I do not know. But this is my, what I believe. If you want to attract the right people around you, you have to be the right person first. Okay, I will make you. Good evening, Grammar. Hello, I will make you wrong today. Nobody understand you people. Marlboro, I cannot even understand you. But I'm trying to simplify what you are trying to say. Okay. Okay, Grammar, welcome. Hello. Thanks for joining. Don't worry, Croft is there for you. Oh, thank you. I'm still learning English and your videos inspire me every day. Thank you so much, Jama. Thank you. Okay, let's have a reflection. Okay. You know what? I'm preparing a manual for all this. It's kind of just like a long thing because there's so much. Every time I'm writing the manual, my reflection, my story, the challenges, daily challenges. Then every time I'm reading it and doing it again, there are new things that I'm learning, new things that I need to add, things that I need to remove. Okay, so I'm preparing a manual for this one, and once it's ready, this 30-day character development journey, I will be sharing it with you guys. Especially, that's why I'm encouraging you to join a group where, on TikTok especially, where I will share it first to those who are in the group. Okay, so there are so many things. It's not limited to what we are discussing on the live stream. This is TikTok. Yes, Marlboro, this is TikTok. Okay. But you know what? I don't want to debate on you. Okay, so let's take some Bible verses for resilience. Second book of Corinthians, chapter 4, verses 8 to 9. We are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down. Okay, so that is our Bible verse for today. People are so harami. It is harami. Innocent. Okay, it's okay to be innocent. Let your curious mind work sometimes, because that is where growth starts. No, there is no young, old. There is no color. There is no religion that will tell you that you are ready enough, that you are mature enough. Just be open to learning new things every single day. Every single day. Be innocent. There's nothing wrong with being innocent. There's nothing wrong with being curious about so many things. Let your mind wander, because that is where you will learn. That is where you will come to know about things. That is where wisdom starts. Okay? When you stop wondering, when you stop being innocent at something, you know, then you stop growing. So allow yourself to be innocent, to be curious about so many things. It's okay. That is how you will learn, that is how you will grow. Okay, Winston De Souza. Hello, thanks for joining me again on YouTube. Thank you guys. People talk about your English they don't understand. Okay, that is another thing, Malboro. They are appreciating. Okay, they are, they are showing appreciation, and that's I'm thankful for that. And you cannot just simply learn. Sometimes you don't have to understand all the language. Sometimes you have to learn also from the expression, the feeling that is being transferred. Okay, how the vibe. Sometimes it's not about the language. That's why there is respect. Okay, honor without an agreement. There is respect between two different nationalities, two different, language is not a barrier. Because sometimes communication is not just about words. Sometimes it's about the vibe, the body language, the expression. That's how you are, that's how you can relate, that's how you can penetrate, that's how you can, that's how you can understand someone. It's not all about the words. And hopefully you might understand that. Respect without understanding, but you understand me. And that is okay. Okay. Even earlier you commented something, for example, that we didn't, we couldn't understand, but we tried to simplify it. Let's not use language as an excuse for us to disrespect others. Okay, you might understand English, but some of those who are watching here are trying to ask how to improve their English speaking skills. Meaning to say, they want to know, they want to learn. So let's respect that. Okay. Okay, Jama. Thanks, Jama. Okay, I guess that would be it, guys. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. That's our 1 hour live. Okay, 1 hour live about resilience. So again, resilience is not about it's not just about the bouncing back, the rising again, the the moving on. It's all about you being the better person, the stronger one. Okay, braver, because of the challenges, the setbacks, the failures, the heartbreaks that you are experiencing. Okay. Comment. Check group after the live. Sure. I will share the daily challenge also in the group after the live. So guys, if you are interested, you can also join our TikTok group chat. You can also subscribe, okay? And let me know after this. You can also comment on the videos. You can comment, that you are interested to receive the manual. And I'm hoping that by August we will release it. My target was like July for the manual, but give me a little more time. Okay. Thanks. Did you know easy come, easy go? Easy come, easy go. Anything that comes easy will just eventually vanish easily. That's true. So, character development, you cannot be perfect in 30 days. You know what? These character traits that I am sharing with you guys, kindness, humility, patience, gentleness, gratitude, it's not just overnight practice. It's years. It could be my 37 years, excluding my 5 years of innocence. So let's say 32 years that I've been practicing how to be patient. You know, it's a journey. That's why we call it character development journey. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you so much again. What if I am curious about DMT? What is DMT? Now I'm curious about what is DMT. Okay, I think that would be it before I can say anything else that could violate this live. I'm avoiding because this is my first live for the week, so let's not commit any violation. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be discussing about discipline. Okay, what is it that you want to improve in your life? What is it that you want to change in your life? What is it that you want to your desire to become a better person? What is it that you are willing to sacrifice? You know, you want to have a sexy body, you have to live a healthier life, you need to improve your English speaking skills, you want to grow your business. What is it that you want to, you know, this is discipline also. That is the thing that I'm struggling the most. Having focus, discipline, that is where is um, my weakest point, because I can easily be distracted. I can easily be distracted. So I don't know. I haven't been diagnosed of anything, but yes, my character, I can easily be distracted. So I am finding it so difficult to have focus. But when I am talking, I talk a lot. Sheikh Mohammed is the king of this country. Gerald. Okay. Malboro is talking about other topic. Anyways, thank you guys again for joining me. Gerald, yes, I will open the group chat. Thank you for joining tonight. Thank you guys for following. Okay. Thank you for joining the live. Okay. Thanks, Malboro. Thank you so much for joining the live, for staying as well, even if you know sometimes you are commenting out of the context, but thank you so much. Okay, bye everyone. Good night. Thank you. God bless. Bye bye. See you.